Okay, bear with me for a moment. Okay, otherwise, this is working fine. There's a slight, tiny little issue. Oh, there I can change it. Testing stuff and revamping the bit. Okay, so now that should be working. This music is getting me all hyped up even though nothing's happening. Okay, can I test this somehow? Well, I guess not really. I probably just have to hope for the best. Okay, this music is really taking my focus out. It's too hype for what I'm doing right now, which is just troubleshooting stuff. Okay, that's fine. I should probably test this. Okay, that's fine. But then, what if I open up another tab and see if it's actually working? Unfortunately, the title hasn't updated, so maybe I kind of fucked up with that, but it does say I'm live. Can I hear myself? Okay, I can. Disgusting. And that shows. Okay, so everything should be fine. How wonderful. Okay, that's good enough, I suppose. Okay, let's get to it. So, hello guys, it has been a while. And immediately as I started talking, the connection went to shit. Damn it. Should just keep my mouth shut. So, it has been a bit. I've had a hectic week, to say the least. So, I didn't have that much time to, you know, focus on streaming. Who were we playing? Yeah, we were playing this. So, the deal today... No. The deal today is that we'll be revamping this. I'm still gonna be using Ubras because it's just the best character we have for the situation. So, what's happening is we will be starting this yet again, because it turned a bit too easy. So, I'm going to be revamping some of the rules into a bit of a, I don't know, more hardcore-ish sort. So, well, I'll go through those rules as we go. So, the basic idea. Otherwise, we'll be doing the exact same thing as we did on the last playthroughs, but with the exception that due to the Ironman rules, there will be 0 trading with merchants. Buying stuff like training is okay. But any sort of selling or buying of, be it an item, an ingredient, anything of that sort, a weapon, a piece of armor, any sort of stuff like that is forbidden. Also, any sort of spell books, scrolls, stuff like that, forbidden. If I want spells, I have to like organically find the spell book in the world. Make sense? Companions, not allowed. Pets, not allowed. I'm saying that now, I might come to regret that later. What else? What else? Normal Ironman rules. All armor, all weapons have to be handcrafted by moi. Spells have to be found by spellbooks that we already went through. What else? That's bandits. Yeah. We can buy houses, stuff like that. But I think that's most of the like important things. The spells we start with are okay to use naturally. I don't think I'm forgetting any rules here. I would hope. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I just kind of wanted to start all over because, let's be honest, the last playthrough was starting to go pretty damn smoothly, and that was mostly due to the fact that the early game Flame Atronach spell is so broken. So this time I don't want to do that. If I find the spellbook in the world, then hell yeah, let's go. But I'm not gonna be buying spells from like the court wizards or stuff like that. So yeah, that should up the difficulty quite a bit. Which is kind of the point. Because, let's face it, many of the places that we cleared on the last character, we only cleared due to the fact that we had the Flame Atronach with us. Also, I'm gonna move my thing just a tiny bit. If I move it here, then I'm sure it's fine. So I'm just gonna check that that's okay. Okay, yep. Wait, no, I gotta take this off. Yeah, there we go. So yeah. Basically all the same things, except with just a couple more like stipulations just for difficulty's sake. Which is also why going Breton first is actually kind of a godsend. Because holy shit, that takes a lot of magic. Okay, can't get hit. Because getting some sort of meat shield is incredibly useful. Also, we're on the correct difficulty, right? Yeah, playing it on expert. We have tried harder difficulties. It is ass. So, not trying anymore. Because even on expert, it usually kicks my ass too hard. Okay. Let's go into Ember Shard Mine just enough so we can get a pickaxe so we can start farming up iron. Because that's gonna be the first tier of things I need. Probably just gonna use the rock trap to kill the bandits here. Just because it is the easiest way to do so. Also, magic would be a pretty okay option. Other than the fact that, you know, we don't really have the necessary ways of actually finding spells. Okay, I get one. Let's lead the other one to the rock trap and hope for the best. Thank you. Also, I'm allowing the picking up of enchanted items. But we can't do anything with already enchanted items except for just, you know, disenchant them so we have actually like enchantments. Because I don't think that's gonna... I just have a pretty hard time imagining that that's gonna be the thing that like breaks the camel's back for us and becomes like OP. Especially considering that we can't buy soul gems, so. And hey, if you have an issue with any of the rules, you are free to go and do the challenge on your own in your own special way. Also, I picked up the pickaxe simply due to not being able to actually make a pickaxe, so it's kind of necessary. You wouldn't be able to do much without it. So we are allowing the picking up of a pickaxe and a woodcutter's axe. Both are fine, but they cannot be used in combat. Oh, potatoes. I just need salt to make food. Okay, well, I have a pickaxe. I don't want to go further in here without any armor because I'm scared. So let's just run out. Go grab the... Also, I'm bare feet. Barefooted. Yeah, so let's grab the iron from the fisherman and then head to Riverwood. But yeah, just the new stipulations are kind of just there to make sure that the strength and like difficulty curve doesn't like hit too easy too quickly, because let's face it, the Flame Atronach spell early game is pretty strong. And you get loaded pretty easily if you do alchemy and get some of those more rare potions or poisons, which you can then sell. So basically just vendors are completely useless to us. Just completely useless. We are not going to be doing anything with them. Other than renting rooms in inns, that's fine. That's okay to do. But besides that, they're basically useless. Unless they can, like, you know, teach us stuff, in which case they are useful, but mostly useless. The more I talk about it, the more I just think that they may not be as useless as I'm making them out to be. Leveling up Conjuration might be useful, just so the familiar actually can tank for a longer while. Oh my god, there's another wolf. And there's a slaughterfish. Okay. Just keep ducking, diving, and dodging. Okay. Early on, I'm gonna take the pelts. That's gonna stop pretty quickly just because of the fact that the pelts... Okay, thanks for coming back now, once I've dealt with all of them. The pelts are gonna be useful for now, but they're gonna lose value pretty quickly, but they're a way to get at least some armor going, so... Any armor at this point is going to be better than nothing. Usually, idea would be go for heavy armor. Because, you know, more survivability. Live longer. Stuff like that. I don't know if I want to go into actually two-handed or one-handed with like a shield. Because in a way, I kind of like the idea of two-handed. With just, you know, if push comes to shove, then just, you know, chuck down potions. Because I gotta say, I feel like I'm not good enough with the blocking mechanics in the game to get like full value out of a shield. So maybe it's just best if we completely forgo that and don't waste resources on it. But that's still like a bit away, so we can still make choices about that. More than weapons, I'd rather get armor first, just due to the fact that, you know, I still have ways to deal damage with just, you know, the familiar flames, sparks, stuff like that, so I'm not that worried about like damage output. More so worried about just survivability. Of course, also with the game being in survival mode, that's gonna shift things a bit as well. Also, I know I'm kind of just rambling, but it's just kind of this starting section when you are just basically naked and afraid that it's kind of all I can do while I'm just trying to get my first set of stuff going and all that jazz. But yeah, so I was gonna, like, I was so happy because I was doing so well on, like, being a bit more stable with my streaming schedule. Then I got sick. And that kind of ruined everything. Unfortunately. But hey, stuff happens. Make 3 leather into strips. That should be enough, probably. Why does no one have any salt? Oh, fine. I don't want your salt anyway. Take the lockpick. That's all I can take. And suddenly I can take all of this. I kind of want to do the smithing tutorial just because of the fact that he gives you the ingredients for free, and then we'd have at least a knife and a helmet. Ah, lovely world of Skyrim. Iron dagger. Okay, let's make it sharper. craft some leather. Hide helmet. And that's that. Okay. We have a helmet and a dagger. These are here to be disenchanted. Wait a second. Sorry. Is the game volume not on? And preferably, why is that? So wait, we want it from this. There we go. Now you guys can actually actually hear something else other than just my voice. Hey. The immersion just doubled. Okay. So what can I actually make? So banded iron armor would be... That's 5 ingots? Oh yeah, I don't even have ingots because I need to go to Whiterun for that. Shit. True. I gotta come back here later. When I head out. I think I'll be fine if I just go out now. Shouldn't be too much issue. Plus I still need to find a lot more ingredients just for like potions and stuff. I'll head out now. The whistling tree, thank you. So yeah, I can't really do much in Riverwood just because of the fact that they're such a small town that they don't even have a smelter. I have enough magicka to even summon a familiar anymore. Is that gonna be the... These Imperials with their Stormcloak prisoner on this road? I think they've been here like every single time we've started this. Yeah, they are. Yeah, the seed has not changed, I suppose. Oh, well, I don't know if Skyrim works on a seed-based system, but... Let's go whack the giant a couple of times in the back of the knee so we get... complimented. Oh, jeez. Haha! No, nothing.
You handle yourself well. In order, and we show up to solve problems if the coin... Not for me, the old man. If you go to him, good luck.
Thank you. Okay. Orange, butterflies, blue mountain flowers, and wheat. Basically everything I want right now. Oh, that's purple. That's red. And that's more purple. Maybe I should do a spin around Whiterun on the walls just for the ore deposits. Plus I can get the wheat at the same time, so let's go whacking away. Ah, now I did the thing, so now I lost my... God damn it. Yeah, this new setup is gonna take me a bit to get used to. Wait, what am I logging in? Hell no. Started logging me into something. Please no. Rather not. Rather you did not do that. Done this so many times and I still can't remember the deposit spots. Shut up, you think this is cold? You ain't seen cold yet. But yeah, so my hope is that we can get enough ore to make a full set and a weapon. After that it's free game, but those are like things I very much... Ooh, there's wheat over there. Those are things we very much need. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty rough. Oh, the door open. Whatever. I still just am struggling with two-handed or one-handed. Two-handed for sure does more damage, but then at the same time, the utility of a second hand is kind of nice. You know, I could summon things, I could... Why am I not mining this? I gotta mine it the manual way. Excuse me. Maybe I'll try to go for the banded iron armor. Looks pretty cool. I don't think I've ever made it. So I need to find a corundum ore vein, which is usually harder than... Well, it's not hard to find, but I usually don't find it anytime I want to find one. I only find it when I don't need it anymore. But hey, that happens sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of one-handed more just because of the fact that I can have a healing spell or a shield if I want to go that way, or a summoning spell, or well, conjuring spell, I suppose. It's not summoning, it's conjuring. Still not quite sure what the difference is, but there's a difference, that much I know. What that difference is, no idea. But I know that there is one. Oh, okay, that was kind of scary. Would have been a very anticlimactic way to go out. Haven't even really gotten started. Fell off a cliff. Broke my ankles, died. GG. Are you hiding ore up here from me? Give me the ore. This looks like a place that would have corundum ore. The hell was that shadow? There shouldn't be dragons yet. Hopefully. Is there really nothing up here? Yeah. Ah. How lovely. Oh, a good view. God damn, look at those graphics. 60 € game when it launched, by the way. Fully released, by the way. What? What are those guys? I just see black robes. I probably don't want to mess with that. They're out at night and they're wearing black robes. Yeah, I am good. I am not in any need to start messing with cultists today. It is just no, not tonight. Maybe later. Holy fuck them graphics. Where's all the corundum ore? The one time I would need it and it doesn't show up. Oh. Why are there so many cultists around? That's spooky. Those guys will fucking murder me as well, by the way. Simply because they have ice magic and I don't have any stamina potions or health potions. Jesus Christ, this neighborhood is terrifying. If I just go out for a nightly walk and run into cultists. Yay, corundum. The hell are they doing outside even? Go back to your... Where do cultists live? I gosh, like there are cults, but what's the building of a cult called?
Halt. City's closed with the fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh. My, so forward. Do as you wish.
We'll pay whatever it takes. We must have more swords for
flowers.
the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
I didn't find any
Why don't you
butterflies, by the way,
swallow
because
this
it's not day.
Pride of you. And ask Yorland Greymane for help.
Also, one of the
I'd
biggest
sooner bend my
issues I've found with...
sides of breaking.
Well, one of the issues that always seems to pop up in survival mode
I'll take the job,
is
but don't expect a miracle.
carry weight.
Got some good pieces out
Especially because I don't have the anniversary edition, so I can't make backpacks. So the carry weight is only from stamina. And usually, since I want to survive, I'm not putting that many points into stamina early. Okay, so banded... Wait, how much better is the banded iron armor to the normal one? Where is the normal iron one? Oh, there. That's 27. That's 30. That's way 5 more. Well, 3 might be the difference between death and life, so... Get the boots. Gauntlets. Helmet. And then the question becomes... Do we go for mace, sword, axe, or something two-handed? Because I feel like... Because most likely we're gonna be going for like a hybrid build. Especially as a Breton. If I was playing like an orc, then maybe like a two-handed with Berserker Rage would be a pretty good shout. But since we have Conjurer Familiar, I feel like we want one hand open. But then, is it the axe or the sword? I don't like the maces. I just feel like they're slow, even though they do a lot of damage. I'll do the axe for now. And then we should have enough ingots to upgrade everything. Corundum. Damn it! I didn't realize that. Of course it needs a corundum ingot to upgrade. Damn it. I would have enough for a shield, I think. I lied. I need one more ingot. Well, that's fine. I am completely okay with that. Let's go pick people's flowers first and then go to the inn for the night. We probably won't be getting anything done today
You tried mercenary work?
anymore anyway.
My suit? My sap. He fed his entire family with. I tracked.
Well,
I
thank
don't know
you.
why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels.
No, hold the streams camp.
great.
Why do I feel like that's worse? I don't. Well, it's in a less dangerous area, so maybe it's not worse. It's just that Halter Streams camp has a lot of bad people inside. People who usually are not very happy with me visiting.
Old friend. Patron of
Usually.
the great clan Battleborn.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know well.
Can you not see that I'm busy picking up flowers, old man?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Good to hear. Not so sure how much you can do, but it's good to have hope. Holy fuck, that's a lot of blue flowers. Basically everything I want right now. Okay, let's head to the inn for... Ah, but I still gotta go through the barrels because I haven't found any salt. I'm goddamn starving. Actually, I can't just take the apples. Apples are like a pretty okay source for hunger early on. Wouldn't have to worry about that if I could just find some salt. Ah, there we go. See, kids? If something isn't going your way, just complain about it until life gives it to you. Hard work and perseverance? Nah. Whining and getting your way that way because no one wants to listen to you? Hell yeah. More apples. What of apples I have? And tundra cotton. Oh, I have a lot of other flowers as well. Still would like more salt. Also pretty sure I'm carrying around like 20 potatoes. That's just a normal thing to do. Okay, now let's head to the inn. Let's have some salt. We can actually make some food. I checked all of these. Yeah, I did.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Yeah. Ew. A child. Disgusting. Because I'm still in rags. I'm gonna put clothes on. Potato soup.
You want a drink?
Nope.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
I enjoy this work well. Here, take a look at this. Some of the
Okay,
yard's men
Valtime
came
keep.
by. I
Okay.
assume it's part of the Temple of Kinneret. Have you seen that shrine of a People
Face
say there is
sculptor.
someone in Riften that... The companions? In Jorvaskr? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your
What
room,
can I do
right?
for you?
I know where it is.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
It's already 12 AM. Let's leave for 9 hours. Then we can go to... I can't remember the chick's name, but the apothecary. I'm doing well. How about you, Kim? Having a fine Friday, I hope.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Creepy bastard, just watching me sleep. Thank you. No wonder I slept so well. I just had a feeling that I was like
know what's
guarded.
wrong with Skyrim these days?
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
No.
I
Everyone is
ain't
so
done
uppity. You look at one person wrong and
Got something
immediately
about
everyone is
everybody
just
here.
up in your ass.
Give a
With
holler if you have any questions.
Thank you. Okay, good to hear.
You look rather
Anything
pale.
exciting
Could be
happening?
ataxia.
Oh yeah, I can't.
It's quite a problem
yeah,
back
okay.
home in Cyrodiil.
I will
As long as you
ask.
clean up. A little wheat and we have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I'm not buying
Back
anything.
anytime.
Or selling anything. You see, I'm doing kind of a challenge here, Arcadia. Anything exciting happening on the weekend? If I may ask. Holy fuck, we got a lot of blue mountain flowers. Unfortunately, we have so little of everything else that I need.
Browse to your heart's content.
Okay, restore health, fortify health. Okay, that's fine. What's the... these ones? This is restore. Okay. I don't mind the fortifying effect, but it's not a necessary one, so to speak. Okay, maybe I should eat some of the ingredients so I actually get to know some stuff about them. Because I can't remember other than how to make health potions. Usually the rest of them are not nearly as useful, but for example like stamina restoration is probably the next best thing.
You have but to ask.
Magicka's fine, but it doesn't help me that much if I get cornered by something. I'm gonna make these. I'm not gonna be able to sell them all for anything. I'm just gonna dump them somewhere, but I just need the XP for now. I'm quite tired since I've been extremely busy with work since this week, so Roman decided to take a little time to relax on Twitch and continue any yes, I couldn't have picked a better place to be. Aw, thank you.
Let's talk of dragons. Words gone mad.
But hey, the nice part about busy weeks is that the weekend feels even better. Of course, as long as you can, you know, keep away from the thoughts that, oh yeah, next week we're gonna be repeating it, and then after that week we're gonna be repeating it, and then after that week we're repeating it, and well, what the fuck was that noise? I think an effect wore off. That is an interesting way to carry a log.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Hope he pays you enough for this magic bullshittery. That's pretty cool.
Come by Bellathor's
I don't
shop.
think I've ever seen that. He actually chops the wood at like behind Bellathor's house, then he walks down and tosses the wood here for, I guess, warming purposes? Man, even after so many years, Skyrim still just finds ways to make me impressed. God damn. Also, I'm gonna dump the potions before I
Got
forget.
some good pieces out here.
Those would sell for so much. Fuck! Fuck these rules, man. I'm gonna keep some of the resist magic just in case. 3% isn't probably gonna save me from anything, but I mean, maybe. We can be hopeful.
I don't claim to be the best.
And let's put on the armor before I forget about that as well.
Blacksmith and Whiterun. Yorland's dreaming.
Am I awake? I wouldn't even call it like a busy week just because of the fact that like Monday I was at work, Tuesday I left work early because I was feeling sick, and then I came down with a fever, and then today I went to work, so it was kind of a very lazy feeling week, not gonna lie. Don't let me bother you, I'll be just taking your lavender.
I ain't done nothing.
I didn't accuse you of anything, good sir.
Mister, could you spare a
Oh my god, everyone just... Leave me alone, let me live my life! God damn. You look at someone and they immediately think that, oh yes, he wants to talk to me. I don't care about your lives. Okay, I wanna disenchant the hood and the robes before anyone starts screaming at me. Oh. A woman approaches, terrifying. Let me hide me. But yeah, right now I'm just extremely happy with the fact that my nose isn't clogged all the time.
Y'all, as House Carl, my job is to deal with all the you know about Helgen. So y'all will want.
So before we do anything, I'm gonna eat so I'm not like hangry while I'm talking with the Jarl.
Speak to you personally. Approach.
I'm still a bit hangry. And a couple apples.
So, you were at Helgen.
What's the challenge? You know what the challenge is, Maggie. I've told you about the challenge many times. But
was right.
because it's you and you have special privileges, I shall go through the rules once again. So, do not interrupt me while I'm explaining.
We should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most
Just trying to be a
immediate
good
danger.
chatter.
Dragon is lurking in the
Chatter
mountains.
yourself off of. Never mind.
You'll assume we're preparing to
This is
join
always
Ulfric's
down,
side
by
and
the way.
attack him.
But yeah, so the challenge is, if you've ever played RuneScape, it's the Ironman challenge. Yeah, I know, he always looks at you funny. Also, he's balding and he's looking at me funny. So,
Yes, my lord.
everything we use must be
I'll return to my duties.
self-made. Be it a weapon, a piece of armor, a potion,
You sought me out on
anything.
your own initiative.
has to be
Done Whiterun a
made
service.
by moi.
I won't forget it. Here, take this.
Fuck off with your
Come,
gifts.
Let's go fight Faringa.
What else? Buying stuff from vendors and selling stuff to vendors is prohibited. You can buy training from trainers. That's fine. No followers, no pets, no buying spells. That's a new thing we started with this run because, let's face it, Flame Atronach early game is kind of broken.
I found someone who can help you with
So all the spells we want to use, we have to find the spell book in the wild somewhere
So the Jarl
through
thinks you can be
looting, stuff
Yes.
like that.
Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve in. Straight
What
to the
else?
I go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in
That
the main chamber.
should
Bring
be
it to me.
about it.
anything we can use to
Have
fight
fun.
this dragon.
I'm sure I will. I don't know. Like, honestly, I know the playstyle of the challenge is kind of tedious, but for some reason, of course, you might Maggie know it because you know when we played Gary's mod with Daz, I spent 3 hours just collecting garbage. But I kind of like the starting grind of like, oh, you have to be so careful about where you go because you are like wet tissue paper, and then you just go around just taking those small bits of like ore you can find, and then you go smelt it, then you make it into armor, then you're a bit stronger, then you kind of poke and prod at a new area you haven't been to yet, and then you notice that oh no, they're super strong, I can't go here just yet. Then you come back a bit later and you realize that, oh shit, they leveled up as well. And yeah, I don't know. It's a, in my opinion, a very satisfying challenge. Probably in many people's opinion, kind of bullshit, which it sometimes is. A lot of stuff. Well, yeah. Mostly it's just about like keeping track of everything, but it's not that hard because you just know that if something in your inventory is not self-made, that is not like a miscellaneous item or a key or a book or an ingredient, then it's just kind of like it can't be there. Why did I come here? What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh yeah, we have to. And the pickaxe can stay because we need something to mine with, and we can't make a pickaxe because it's vanilla Skyrim. They didn't add that. So That is
Thinking of
why we
settling
have
in?
that.
There's a house for sale. Freehold. You should talk to the steward up in
Other games?
You're interested.
We just finished up Resident Evil 4 Remake. And started Vampire. So I'd say Vampire and then... I don't know, I've been kind of feeling the vibe of going back and playing Resi 2 Remake. Honestly, I've just kind of been vibing with the Resident Evil games altogether, so I might just go back and, like, now that we finished 4, we might just, you know, might as well go through the rest of them and just go like 2, 7, 8. Kind of a not so usual order, but whoever said anything about this was usual. And then, I don't know, like, I enjoy playing The Long Dark, but I just haven't found like a good time for it, cause... Okay, so the issue I have with streaming is, with, for example, with like a full-time job, games that kind of pull you in for a long time are kind of hard to fit in, like, during the week. It was a very popular creepy series. It is, but, well, it kind of depends on what game you're playing, if it's like that creepy. Like, for example, RE4 Remake for sure has creepy moments, but then they give you a shotgun. And then it becomes way less creepy. But for example, like, 7 is pretty creepy all around. 8 is pretty creepy when it starts, but then again they give you a shotgun. 7 also does give you a shotgun pretty early, but it's like... For sure they give it early, but then it's like, well, you have a shotgun and there's mold people coming out of the wall, so are you still too happy about that? Usually, no. I mean, I don't know. Village has the creepy moments, but the creepy moments are kind of like at the very start of the game, and then, well, the Beneviento estate is super creepy, but besides that, it's not that creepy. I don't think Resident Evil 2 Remake is that creepy. I mean, it's okay. So here's the thing. Like, Resi 2 Remake, I don't think it's creepy, but I hate Mr. X with a burning passion, because I've always been the type of person where if there's like an inevitability, like an enemy I can't like put down, then I'm always gonna be like slightly stressed about that. Even if Mr. X is on the other side of the Raccoon City police station, I will still be like crouching around and hoping that he doesn't find me. And then, usually, because I'm crouching around and going too slow, then he finds me, and then he starts stomping towards me, and then I get scared, I'll start running. Then another zombie grabs me, and then Mr. X is up my ass with a fist.
Strange happens to Khajiit. Why do soldiers bother with target practice? One, Maik has heard the people of Skyrim are better looking than the ones in Cyrodiil. He has no opinion on it.
I think that's a call to Oblivion. But that's a bad quote now, because with Oblivion Remastered they actually made the people look like people. Well, kinda like people. Is that an ore vein I see? Yeah, and then you have stuff like Resident Evil 6. I haven't played it, but I've seen it, and I gotta say that it kinda just lost all of the creepy factor in my opinion. 5 wasn't that creepy. I'd say 5 kinda took it in the, like, well, 4 I feel like was like a pretty perfect blend of the two. Then 5 maybe took it a bit too far in the like shooty bang bang type of game. And then 6 kinda just lost the plot. But I mean, that I don't think people would argue too hard against that, considering that 7 was kinda like the soft reboot back to the roots of ooh, scary, spooky. Resident Evil 2 remake isn't that creepy until... Yeah, exactly. Like, until that point, for sure the zombies are, like, unnerving, but... It's like... Once you see them a couple times, they stop being that. I was like he owns the whole... Exactly. And it's just the fact... I hate the fact that he walks. Like, bro... At least run after me. Why are you so confident in catching me that you think you can just walk? That's even worse. At least just come over and beat my ass quickly. Like, this is just disrespectful. No worries, I'm a renter myself. But yeah. Like, at the same time, like, for sure the, like, zombies in Resident Evil 2 remake are for sure way creepier than like the Ganados in Resident Evil 4. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe they aren't, because if you think about it like if you actually were in the situation, like if you run into like a brain dead zombie, then I feel like sure that's super dangerous, but at the same time you know it's not gonna make traps and suddenly start like outsmarting you. So you have that going for you. But then with the Ganados, they like you don't know. For all you know, they could be just cultists. And that's pretty scary. Like, fanaticism is pretty terrifying in itself, be it towards anything. And then you realize that when one of their heads pop off, then there's a spindly parasite that pokes out of it and starts flailing around. But that's not normal. I don't have enough magic to even summon a familiar anymore. Lovely. Yeah, that's the worst part of it. Like, why are you so confident? My man. Plus the game has liquor, so that's always gonna put it a notch above many other games in like creepy factor. Because those things can go suck a dick in hell for all I care. Okay, there's gonna be 2, I think. There should be 1. There's a second one coming. Wait behind this wall. I missed. Mistimed. Doesn't matter, died anyway. I should start using the favorite thing. Make this a bit quicker. But yeah, at least in Skyrim I can just be scared of my own poor decisions. Streaming schedule? I don't really have one. Usually I try to do like 2 or 3 a week. Usually those get sprinkled around like around my other obligations.
Ain't this a
That's a healing spell. Okay. Sorry, good sir. I was meaning to light you on fire. Bro, I'd be scared. Someone just walks up to you with a sparkly hand. I'd be running. No, nothing. Okay, so actually, this is a good moment. So that clairvoyance spell we can now use because we found it here. It's always here, but we got it, so we can now use it. That's how we acquire new spells. After or before? Usually I do after, because I don't know. I'm like I don't know what it is about me, but I don't really like doing things that can take up a lot of time before work. Because I usually get like, I don't know, I just have that thing where like, if I start something, I have a hard time like stopping before I'm so-called done with it. And if I'm having like a good stream, then it might just stretch more than I expect it to. And then if I'm like full on vibing and I have to stop the stream because I gotta go to work, then I feel like that would be kinda ass. So I rather just, you know, do it after work, so then I can basically go however long I want to, and the only one that suffers is me, because then I'm cutting into my sleep time. But decisions and choices, decisions and choices.
What was this?
Oh yeah, heavy armor sneaking is not that easy. That's fine. I can farm sneak XP of these guys. Falling right into my trap. Now walk up behind him and fucking slice his head open. None of his friends heard him dying. Some friends. It's semi-okay. It's just that, you know, sometimes you have that vibe to stream, and then sometimes you just don't have that vibe to stream. Oh god, it's a two-handed one. Okay. This one we're gonna have to be a bit careful with, especially because he has support. Ow. Okay, he doesn't do that much damage.
That's all you've got.
But I still don't like two-handed guys. Not that there's anything wrong with having two hands, but like, it's pretty scary. Okay, then there's the bow guy. Bow guy, last guy. Sorry. Still haven't got over the cough. Run. He can't hit you if you don't believe in him. Ow. Shoot me with an arrow, will you? Can't take those. This I can take because it's an ingredient. L2D sketch since morning just got done. Right now, today person set his mind. L2D? I was gonna say Left 4 Dead, but those numbers don't match up. Left 2 Dead. Oh, I can get gold out of these. How boring. I got a lot of iron from this place, but it's just unfortunate because I can't really do much with the iron. Unfortunately. Ah, yeah. I don't know the lingo. I don't know. I kinda distance myself from stuff like that. A lot of the people who I've met from that side of the internet are quite the specimens. Usually. Of course there's like exceptions. Damn. Someone worked on this rock. You can just tell. Smooth and lumpy at the same time. That takes skill. Those I can't take. I got a smelter here. Can I actually make anything better now that my smithing went up? Oh, I can't. Well, that's annoying. I don't have a smelter, so I can't make ore into ingots, so I can't make the shield here, even if I wanted to. But do I even want to do that? I think it's a lot of my work. That's good. And the whole saying, like, if you love your work, you'll never work it. Or like, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. It is very corny and cliche, but it is in a way true. It's just that I don't think there's anyone alive who at some point doesn't go to work like, do I have to be here? I have 10 things I would rather be doing, but unfortunately these bills won't pay themselves. All of that will be behind me once I win the lottery. I was thinking I'll probably like work for another like 5 years maybe, and then I'll win the lottery jackpot and then just, I don't know, retire early, buy a house, buy some mountain, start raising goats or something.
Oh, I know it. Keep working hard like you've been doing. You'll be the greatest blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I was standing here. The guard saw me looking longingly into a healthy family situation and was like, "Oi, move along, you sad sack of shit." Okay. I just wanted to be a part of something, man. Now.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch.
Oh my god. Just give me a room before that guy starts singing.
It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
Hard not to.
I guess this one? Nope. Okay, went into someone else's room. That's awkward. There we go. Imagine you're just trying to chill in like your hotel room or Airbnb, wherever you are. Someone just barges in and is like, "Wait, this isn't my room," leaves. Yeah, okay, cool. Who the fuck was that? Wait, how did they get in my room? Don't worry about it. We got a heavy armor and... what else? Maybe conjuration? I can get the familiar out easier.
I guess you don't have potatoes.
I think things about those things at least once in their lifetime. Yeah. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Surely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone should be banking on stuff like that, but those people who actually hit it, like, lucky bastards. But it is kind of weird, because surprisingly often there's like news of, oh yeah, this guy won the jackpot lottery thing, and you know what happened? 5 years later, he's back to doing his 9-to-5 job. And then you start thinking, what went wrong? Like, my guy, you won like whatever the amounts are, like 160 million, and in 5 years you spent all of that and you're just back to square one. Like, how did this happen? What did you buy? Where's that wolf going? Come back! Oh my god. This guy dodges better than the bandits. Never mind. Do I have? I have. Huh. Take the pelt. Which might not actually be that useful, because I can't even sell the leather. This is opening up questions about whether I should be even doing this. Please, ore veins. I'm going through the wilderness just for some ore veins. Corundum, if you could. One corundum ore vein would go so hard right now. It doesn't seem to be wanting to give me one though. No, I don't. Why is this wolf so damaged? That's worrying. I'm not that big on like Discord servers. I don't know. Feel like it would be a hassle. Corundum. Exactly what I needed. Damn, sorry. Okay, I gotta drop something. I could drop a couple of leather. I don't think I need to be carrying that much around. Welcome to the apocalypse, kid. I hope you like leather. So that's getting me that way. I do, but I don't really use it. I don't know, I've kind of lost hope with Twitter. I don't know, like, half the time I go on Twitter I just see people arguing about nonsense. Well, X nowadays, but same difference. Butterflies. Oh, it was a Whiterun guard. Refuse to call it X. Good, McGee. That's why you are paid the big bucks. Oh my god, 3 butterflies. Come back. Also, McGee, are you not paid at all? you are. Have you not been getting the paychecks? Becky should have been sending over the payments for quite a while now. Yeah, Maggie, are you proud? I'm actually multi-streaming. I actually got it set up. Haha. Yes, I am. Heh. Yeah. Just to, you know, get the vault saved up. Nice talking to me. Thank you. I tried to be approachable. Of course, sometimes that brings in people who say that my penguin is, like, overdone, which then I will be like, you bastards, I will do things. Well, thank you for testing that, Maggie. At least now I know that it actually does work. Thank you, Kim. I hope you find the time to do, but there's no like pressure. My streaming is so like on and off that even if a single person finds their way there sometimes, then that already makes it worth for me. I don't know. Streaming is so much more fun when there's actually someone you can, like... Why can I not search Ash? Okay, well. That was a stupid ash pile anyway. It's so much more fun when there's actually someone talking to you instead of you talking to yourself. Does this affect frame rate? How do you mean? Like the multi-streaming, or do you mean the, like, chatting? I would hope no. Does it look like it does? I don't think it should. At least all my, like, all the statistics on my side don't seem to be like any lower than they were when I was just streaming to Twitch. What the fuck? Why are you here? Fucking ice mages. Fuck off. Okay, charge her. And that's why we bring the familiar. Fucking ice bitch. Sorry, that's very, very rude of me. Don't say the same things I do, chat. Oh my god, that's so gross to say. Ew. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's so cringe. Ew. But yeah, I don't think I've at least seen anything that would be implying that my stuff would be like slowing down because of this. I actually feel like it's been surprisingly stable. Because I was thinking that same thing of like, would the multi-stream actually like affect my connections too much? But at least for now, it's not been an issue. But I'll have to check after the stream's done and check if the YouTube stream actually was like okay at all times. At least at the start it said the connection was excellent. More wheat. Oh my god. Mine goat. It's just a rake. The goat. That's my goat. Jesus fucking Christ, the fuck. Were these people always here? What the fuck? I didn't see them. I got tunnel visioned on the wheat. Also, they just saw some madman run down a hill, grab their wheat, and then start pillaging their flowers. I would be pissed. These people are better than I would be.
Father and... Oh, I'm taking Mother to a new home. Convince Loris to fix my wheel.
Don't worry, funny man, I will. Hello. You have to help the jester.
That. Huh. Why can't he just leave us alone? Have you seen them? And he's transport. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapon. What? And just who in Mara's name are... Yes. Look, thanks.
Yay.
I'm sorry for
Speech
my
up.
unneighborly reaction.
I'm so charming. Butterflies. Huh. Where'd the other one go? There you are. You are not escaping from me. Butterfly. Butterfly! Man, some other people are slaying dragons in Skyrim. I'm just picking up butterflies from the sky.
Here for your troubles.
Wait, why is there a... Are we already in Pale? Or in the Pale area? That's interesting. Kinda weird. I didn't realize it was this close. Like the cutoff section. 250 gold for that. That's not bad. Man, this cough is gonna kill me. In game. Okay, let's see. I do think there's gonna be, I think 3 or 2 bandits spawning here. Blue flowers. That's 2. Oh my god, he almost... Oh my god, there is a 3rd one. Distract her. I'm gonna grab this butterfly. There's 2. 2 for 1 deal. Oh, and a blue one. Excellent. And some free gold. Man, I love this game. I don't know what it is about Skyrim. They just... Something about it just tickles my brain just right. I don't want anything out of this chest. I just want to open it for the XP. Okay, I'll take the gold since you so warmly wish to give me the gold. I will take the gold, but that wasn't the main thing I wanted out of that. Damn it! Let's actually try to find more lockpicks. 10 is not exactly as many as I would want. Okay, these fights have actually went surprisingly well, considering we only have the familiar. I should probably put in some effort to try to find like a Flame Atronach spellbook. But at the same time, I know there's like specific dungeons that spawn, for example, like bound bow and spellbooks like that, but I'm very hesitant on like looking stuff like that up. I kind of want to like organically find them if I do, because I feel like if I go around just like searching up like, oh, where are all the ore veins in Whiterun Hold, where are all the corundum veins in Whiterun Hold, then that kind of like defeats the purpose of the challenge, because then it's just basically like a walkthrough. What's the fun in that? We are here to see ourselves suffer. This is not meant to be fun. This is meant to cause large amounts of pain in my ass. Man, I want these butterflies, but I'm very scared that there's a big cat just wandering around somewhere. Am I overweight from butterflies? Yeah, I am. Drop some leather. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be this close to Whiterun, but it wouldn't be the first time that I get surprised by a big cat. All of these encounters are also very good just because of the fact that I can get some heavy armor XP, I can get some healing XP. I could get this butterfly if it came out of its cocoon of branches, bushes. Well, it's safe, so I can't get it. How annoying. Well, moving on. It's a very annoying dry cough as well, so it's just one of those coughs where once you start coughing, you just take like a couple seconds to cough it out. I wonder though, because this is not one of the things that I've seen like in the rules for this challenge. How would fishing work? Because you can get some pretty nifty gear from fishing. Like you can get that one ring that gives you like a 20% resistance to every element. Like I'm sure you can't use that, but you could disenchant it. According to the rules, I'm pretty sure. That'd be pretty cool. Jesus Christ. Butterfly. You too. I'm overweight by butterflies again. How does this always happen? Butterflies and flowers are making me overweight, which is like a sentence you don't hear every day, but it's just happening. Huh. Huh. No, come back. Where'd you go? No, you're a blue one. I don't want you. I lost the orange one. What the fuck is happened? The rapture happened. Oh, how are you guys always here? Like, how? How do you always find this? No! No logging in! I'm just trying to ban a bot. Please don't log me in anywhere. Why is what? Why is the rapture happening? Also, now I left that on my screen, so I can't see my chat, so I'm gonna have to do that again, and then it's gonna log me into something again. Nah, never mind. No, it didn't. Okay, I think we go make a shit ton of potions. And I'm gonna see if I can kill some bandits. Just for the fun of it. I didn't find... Wait, no, I did find the corundum. I just went the... I went the long way around, so I've already forgot that I got it. Hell yeah. Past me actually did something useful for once. Oh, and I...
What is it?
For God's sake. I always seem to forget something from my screen. This time it's the YouTube chat. Because I have to have YouTube chat on its own thing, and then I have to have the Twitch chat on its own thing. Okay, it is still saying that the quality is excellent, so I will believe it, because that's my ninja way. That's also a very cringe thing to say, god damn. I know they have a bit of ore, just in case I need iron ore for something. That should allow me to get this to be
Got
better.
some good pieces out here.
He jumps to 38.
More inside.
God damn. I mean, 2 better than it was. That's pretty nice. Could be worse.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Once
Shut up,
I've made
Nazim.
enough- Before I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about
that.
help you get a fair bargain in the future.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
No. $52 of both. Wait, 52 times 20. 500 times 2. About 1,000 health. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a second. Yeah. A bit over 1,000 health. Okay, I'll leave those for last. If I could up my level before that, that would be very nice, because then I could maybe make them a bit better. Okay, use this, and this. Use this, and that. What about stamina? Okay. This, and this. This, and this. And then we'll add in a bit of this. Oh, that's still a frost. Lavender? No, that's still frost. Nightshade? Nope.
You have but to ask.
Lavender with blue butterfly wing and nightshade. What if my conjuration is blue butterfly and lavender?
You'll find tonics, salves.
That's not gonna be that useful for me though, because it's not the time that is the issue. That's some ASMR right there. Okay, we got to 23. This was actually the ASMR all along. Okay, how overweight am I? 30 kg. Or pounds, I'm not sure. Okay, let me drop that. Drop that. These. Those. These. Those. And then we're fine. I just got a shit ton of healing. Holy hell. So something came up, so I had to... No logging in, please. Okay, I have so much health.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Like an exorbitant amount of health.
Come to chat with an old.
I'm gonna go kill some bandits. Now that I feel comfortable to do so. The weight issue is kinda also the fact that the pickaxe weighs 10. So that's already a pretty big part of my whole carrying capacity. But I still gotta haul it around, because if I'm not, and I run into an ore vein, then I can't get it. And that would be very sad. Okay, let's go kill some mud crabs and some bandits. Because mud crabs, if I kill enough, I can make stamina potions. And that's very nice. And more blue mountain flowers. Always useful. Mud crabs and bandits for money and stamina potions. So I should eat something. I get a bit more stamina. More mud crabs, please. Of course, if I easily get more of these, then I'll of course take them. Did I grab it or... No, I didn't. No, I did. I could try to go for the chest here, but I don't think I have enough lockpicks to actually get it, so... Probably not worth risking it for the biscuit here. So instead, I'm just gonna go kill this wolf. Like so. Maybe find some mud crabs. No? Okay. I wanna be searching for like mud crabs and I'm gonna get hit by like a saber cat, so... Wait. I hear something. But where? I heard it behind me, but where? Going insane. I'm so wanting to find mud crabs that I'm starting to think there are some when there's none. And we took down a big one. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen that before in the game. Like a mega mini mud crab. Okay, cool. Why does this game have new things even after so much playtime on it? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh. Ah! Were you running away from the mud crab? God damn, the Imperial Legion is not doing well. They're having to recruit people who are even weaker than I am. Oh my god, and I'm overweight. I refuse to drop my potatoes. Those are with me for life. I'd rather drop some of my iron ingots. I gotta buy the house so I can actually have like a place to store all my crap. Is there a fight of the century going on over here, like there usually is? For some reason. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I'm not that interested in these guys just yet. In a way I could be, because they're hiding the transmute ore spell. What the fuck is... What are they hunting? What's happening? Something got killed. There's iron ore here. Okay. 2 things just got killed by those giants. But what? Bandits? Okay. Why would 2 bandits pick a fight with? You know what? I don't need to know. Let's not get overconfident. Those guys will send me into the stratosphere. Is there even any bandits left here? There isn't. That's pretty interesting. Oh my god, wheat. My favorite. How did you know? Okay, I'm gonna loot this chest and then there's gonna be a bunch of guys rushing me, so... I don't need any more potatoes, I have more than enough. Pickpocketing. Honeycombs, I'd like those, but they weigh a bit too much. And I don't remember. I think they're made. They're used for stamina potions. So skooma. Smuggler's note. Akari, you can take those prizes and eat them. Oh. We found our own source of skooma now. The real stuff, not that watered down third-hand trash you've been selling. Don't even think of ratting us out. One word to the guard and I'll make sure they know what that seer of yours is really up to. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure I can survive this. I'm feeling confident. Never mind, my lockpick broke. My self-esteem is in the gutter. Okay, get ready to turn and fight. Okay, it's ice mage, a 2-handed guy. Well, actually two-handed gals, more like. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, I actually have to pop some potions here. Okay, that went surprisingly well. Also, I started fucking dodging and diving in real life. Okay, it's actually pretty good for me that the mage came first. He just got burned to death. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It's like pretty doable. But these aren't like the problem bandits, not really. The real issue is gonna be like bandit chiefs with like two-handed weapons, because they have that fucking mega broken kill window. Those are the guys I really gotta watch out for. These guys are not that bad yet. They don't do enough damage to insta-kill me. Yet. I'm sure they'll get there at some point, so we gotta not get cocky. Getting cocky is the thing that usually gets you killed.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we were looking for information. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
Having a little spat. Let's see. Yeah, I did. My eyes are like fucking trained for orange butterflies at this point. Now I'm finding the corundum ore veins, now that I don't need them anymore. I should probably be picking them up just because of the fact that probably wanna upgrade to steel soon-ish. I'm gonna need corundum for that. Just a bit. I already have 2. 5 should be more than enough. Well, it's not enough for a full set, but it's enough to start, so let's hope that it's good enough for now. Any mud crabs that wanna fight? No? Okay. Cowards. I would have been pretty down to fight some mud crabs. What if we just say fuck it and go like cave dwelling? Sounds kind of fun. I mean, we're not gonna get that much like stronger in like a very short period of time. The only way really that we would be like getting steel smithing, getting like a steel chest plate. Could of course go to Bleak Falls as well. That might be a okay thing to do as well. Maybe we'll do that. The only thing I'm really scared about with that plan is the last fight, but even that shouldn't be too bad. The only problem with that guy is that he usually has an enchanted weapon, so he's gonna hit like a truck. But hitting like a truck doesn't really matter if you don't get hit. So we'll do the 5-head tactic of not getting hit. Nothing bad can happen to you if you don't get hit. You guys have any salt in your barrels? Just potatoes, really? There's a dead fox behind your house. What sort of thing is that? Worrying. Okay. Let's go sleep in the inn for the night, and then We'll go to Bleak Falls tomorrow, like through the more like a Riverwood side. Because I can't remember if, well, there's no real like easy way to go from like the mountainside. So I'd rather not take the risk and just, you know, go from the usual side.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection.
Chops and steaks. Why did I come here on like
Take a good look around.
complete...
You'll find what you're looking
Ah! Your shop is in terrible condition. Why would you leave all those potions laying around? I am out. Your shop has lost a patron. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should go to the companions and spend some gold on like heavy armor training.
I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's worth, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Because I should have enough money. Yeah, I have a,
room, right this
I have a K.
Need
That's like
anything else?
maybe
Just let
3
me know.
levels I could get. Because any training I could get would help. Like anything is always better than nothing. And those 3 levels of heavy armor training could be the difference between life and death. Do I just go for smithing? So I can make steel. Yeah, let's just go for that. I'm very close to another level up anyway, so I can just get the point if I actually can get. I think it's Vilkas who trains heavy armor. And Farkas who no. Wait, is it Farkas who trains heavy armor and Vilkas who trains two-handed, or the other way around? Not quite sure. Well, let's go see if I can find either of them. I'm pretty sure it's Farkas who does heavy armor. I think. Not like 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you open.
Okay, none of those guys are the ones. Okay, jeez.
Make it quick.
Might as well join the companions while I'm here.
But I still... Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just
A
wander
stranger.
in here and join
Would
us?
you? Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Okay, I'll just get this done so
Master,
we can
you're
move
not
on.
truly considering accepting him.
Two-handed increased.
I am
That was
nobody's
enough for a
master.
model up.
Checked. We had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies.
And there's something burning.
But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Okay, let's go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Thank you. I wonder if there's a thing still. Because I remember a long time ago, I remember this quest wouldn't complete because I had an enchanted weapon, and I think Vilkas reads that, or at least read that as
I haven't
in.
seen you before.
You're new here.
Damn
I
it.
don't trust the new. Alright then.
Thought it was a spell being used, and he stops the duel if you use a spell.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
I'm ready.
Never should have come here. Take it. There you go. Not that. Next, you might just make it. Here's my sword. Go take it up to your
I'm off.
have it sharp. And be careful.
Didn't even listen to what he was saying. I just bolted off. I can be of assistance? Yes, sir. Also, I just realized he's not here. Maybe I should activate the quest so I can actually, you know where to go. He's trying to leave. Never mind, he's coming towards me.
Here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer. Oh, don't worry. Don't always just do what you're told. Well, Kodlak is the Harbinger, and I have a favor to ask. I've been working. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. That's a good man.
Okay. I also wonder why the marker always shows you the back door for your Vasker, never the front one. It's quite interesting.
Be careful.
Sorry. Not my fault. Yo.
If you wish... Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelp sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember.
I'm bored.
Come on, follow me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes.
5 minutes ago you said you don't trust me because I'm new.
Life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you.
We've gotten I don't know what the I just need you to go out there. No more than that. I don't want to hear about it. This isn't an order of cowards. I'll find someone more agreeable, I'm sure. Skjor says that I have the strength.
Yeah, you're the heavy armor.
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
I can actually get 4 points. And I'm very close to getting that 50. I can probably find some gold. Enough to...
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
You don't see me. Don't see me. My
When you
time
get
is
to be
now.
my age, you'll come to mists.
What the who? No, Vilkas. I don't want to talk to you. Take Ayla's quest. I still gotta find Farkas for the last point in heavy armor training. Where do you go? How are you up here now? And nice sitting. There you are.
Yes? A citizen of Whiterun. It seems that a predator has invaded. I knew we could count on you. Get it taken care of right away. Nobody wants
How
an
are you
animal
up
left
here?
roaming around in their
How
place.
do you guys move around so quickly? Animal extermination. Kill the wolf. Is it again in Gerder's house? Because that's where it was last time. Where did Farkas go?
I've been tending to the warriors at your back.
Where is Farkas? There you are.
Some people don't think. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
So, what's that quest? Isolda's home in Whiterun. Hey, that's pretty close. I could actually do that pretty quickly. Nice.
All right.
Go do that and then come back. sleep, get the level up, then head to Bleak Falls. Nice. What the hell did a wolf make it into Whiterun though?
Get that thing out of here!
Hello?
It's still here! Get it out!
Okay.
I work with my
I will be doing that. I wonder if she has any
You've been seen in the company of the companions.
any unique dialogue after I kill the wolf. There's like an ice wolf and it just one taps me. Okay, it did not see me coming. It's a very cozy home. Okay, that was a nice and easy one. Very close by.
Did you know there's some fruits that better in cold weather?
Wear the armor of a mercenary. Now that's the line.
Thank you. I thought that beast would be the end of me.
No worries.
See you.
I was simply doing my job. Yo, I got it done.
I've heard. I'm sure that the owner of that place is relieved. They certainly came through with the coin. Skior was looking for you early. He didn't. There's probably something I could find for you to do, but best to check with him.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna check with him right now. Wait, I wanted to go sleep in the bed. Well, I still have the in room. I can sleep there. Cause I'ma go on my own quest to Bleak Falls Barrow. Yay, getting to fight Draugr.
Come on in.
It's not it's not that they're annoying to fight, but it's like once you play enough Skyrim, you just kind of get used to fighting Draugr. Because usually you're fighting Draugr. You're either fighting bandits or Draugr. It's either or. I have smithing. Do we go conjuration maybe? Illusion, alchemy, speech. Could go for like some illusion stuff if I could find a fury spell or something. That could be kind of fun. But for now, hey, actually, can I get heavy armor level 2? Yeah. I will rather get that. Now let's see if we can make some steel armor and then head out. No, those were purple. I thought they would be blue. What a disappointment. Oh.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Wait, what do I need for steel armor? Yeah, it's 48. It's 10 better. That might be a very, very good upgrade. Fuck, I didn't check what it needed. I just looked at the stats. 3 leather strips, 4 steel ingots, and an iron ingot. Just make as many steel as I can, I suppose. I get 5. I can make the steel armor and upgraded ones. Yeah, I need the leather strips. Wait, but I dropped all my leather. Fuck! Okay, well I guess I'll go hunting for a bit then. I need to find 1 deer. That's all I need. Because I would like that steel chest plate before we start heading into Bleak Falls. So 1 deer. And if those 4-legged assholes are all gone now, when I would need them, then we're gonna have an issue. I see one. I don't know if that's a deer or an elk. I'm not like 100% sure about the difference. Fuck! Come back here! Oh, it is a deer. I will follow you to the ends of the earth. Actually, now that I've tagged it, does my familiar go after it? Ooh, blue flowers. Oh my god, it's so far away already. That thing fucking legged it. The next fucking postal code. Oh my god, it's so far away. No, it stopped. Time to hunt it. I think my familiar should be quick enough to catch up to it and like take chunks out of it. I just feel like I need to have it like already summoned. Oh my god, it's just continuing to run away. Why? Why are you like this, you fucking dickhead? Oh my god. Wait, there's the dead fox behind the that one house. It was left there by the universe. My damage is not high enough to catch a deer. I mean, to be fair, I only have 2 legs while they have 4, so naturally they would be faster than me. You! In your pelt, I'm gonna turn that into leather. And then turn that leather into strips. Then I'm gonna start heading out. It is kind of funny how, like, in like a normal playthrough, oh, I'm gonna go to Bleak Falls Barrow. It's just, I'll just walk there. If I need upgrades to my items, I'll just grab something along the way. And then in this challenge run, you're just like, well, I don't want to go yet. First I need to hunt an animal. I could also just walk to like one of the leathers I dropped, but I didn't want to. Okay, 1 leather, strips.
Got some.
I like this more. Okay, then I should be able to upgrade it. There we go. It's +4. I mean, it's not that big, but I mean, 4 could be the difference between getting 1 shot and not. So I'm not getting 1 tap today if I can help it. Okay. Let's go to Bleak Falls Barrow. And we'll go the Riverwood route, not that way. Rather this way. So it's gonna be a bit of a walk. Okay, it will look kinda cool though. Damn. Also, that club is still floating. And my... oh my god. Okay, so... If I have my mouse right and scroll, it scrolls my chat up and down, and if I have it on the left side, it doesn't. I'm figuring out new things about my setup every day. Don't know what's up with that, but hey. I need to know how everything works. I'm just here for the vibes. Holy shit, it's already 10. Damn.
Get away from me. Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Damn. I don't even know what sort of ism that is. I don't even know if that's only racism. Wonder where they're from, if they think that Skyrim people are like bottom tier trash. Well, questions for later. Like I really care that much to like figure it out. Yeah, it's gonna get cold really quickly, which is annoying, but it is what it is. As long as I can make it inside Bleak Falls Barrow in like a semi-quick way, then I should be fine. If I could find some snowberries, that would also help. Because they resist frost, and I'm pretty sure it should help with the climate here. I think. I'm not 100% sure if that works. Like if potions of resist frost help in this climate as well. What are you doing to my dog? Get fucked. My dog. Why are you guys just standing in like a cold area like this? Where's your fire? It would be pretty cool if there was like a full-on like just a warmth set. Like of course every armor set has like its own warmth value, but having something that's like specifically made for like just being warm, like it doesn't have any armor rating, it's just warm. Okay. So if I eat these, oh, it's resist fire. No. No. Well, damn, I completely forgot what they did. Okay, let's see. I should be okay. I haven't lost that much health from the cold. So I should be fine. There's 3 bandits, I think, here. There is one on this side. Take care of this guy first. And you're less than nothing. Fall down. Actually, don't anymore. Well, there she goes. With the gold I would have got off her body. God damn it. Very cold. That's not good. Let's get inside. Oh my god, there's an arch. Crush her! I've been getting that same kill cam so many times now. Okay, now let's get inside. This place is cold. Is this place also cold? Oh. There's a fire up ahead, so... Okay, the air is warm here. That's already a bit better. Those keepers. Okay. Guy just had a fishing rod on. Warmer but still chilly. Pretty close. I don't think anyone's called me chilly before, so. Okay. I think I should be okay to rest here. Just take an hour. 1 point. I'll go one-handed now. Let's go. Also, I should... Well, actually, now that I have the gems, I can use them for smithing if I find enough gold and silver to make rings and stuff. So I should be picking up all the gems. Just for that. There's the bandit thug. At least I think it's a bandit thug. Maybe an outlaw. Whatever it is, it's way too high of a level for me to deal with right now, so I will just let the trap take care of him. Like so. That was an outlaw. Okay, snake, snake, dolphin. Snake. Snake. Dolphin. Man, I love Skyrim puzzles. So simple. That. I'm not gonna find too many of those. So I gotta grab them when I can. A heavy armor increase because of these rodents. That's very nice. Already worth. What the hell are you doing spinning in the air like you just don't care? This is like one of those situations where, like, sure, I could summon the familiar here, but at the same time getting that small bit of restoration XP, heavy armor XP, and one-handed XP is like pretty good for like later parts, so. Now this part, yeah, this is happening. Oh my god, don't fucking... What do you... What the hell? Okay, just one tap my wolf. Ow. God damn, it does a lot of damage. That's kind of worrying. That was actually a pretty sizable chunk. Ow. I don't have any effects, do I? Nope. Okay, I think the familiar is not gonna do much for me if it just gets one tapped again. I feel like I'm better off just lighting it on fire. Okay. It's basically just the poison that does a lot for me. Come on, big boy. Oh god. Don't spit at me. What are you, a camel? Ow. Missed, bitch. Missed again. Bitch. Oh my lord. Check that dodge. Ha! Get fucked, idiot. Okay, it was mostly just the poison that did a lot of damage. Still pretty spooky. The poison took like a fourth of my health. That's not something I can just take willy-nilly. Of course I can still pull out 40 health potions up from my ass, but still.
Help me! Help! It's coming loose. You can feel it.
Go forth, my child. Activate all the traps.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Exactly. Okay, let us go. Common soul gem, not bad. I have to find soul trap. Or like a soul trap enchantment that would make my life a lot easier. Because if I could get started on enchanting early on, that would be pretty nice. What illusion spell do I have? Oh, it's clairvoyance. Fury would be the one that I would want the most. It'd be pretty funny just making people fight each other. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Okay, let me just do a bit of a damage check. Okay, I don't do bad damage. I just don't know what damage they do to me. Oh, there's two. Hit me once. Okay, not terrible. Not exactly damage I want to just take freely. But I wasn't in like... Well, actually, I was probably pretty close to the execution range for that two-handed guy. And the next issue is gonna be the Rest Destroyer. That's gonna come up soon, because it has the fucking ice spell. I took the boots. I don't want your boots. I want your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle. I only took the boots. Okay, this guy searched. This guy didn't. There's the skeleton. I rolled the not so swift. Read the journal just in case. Okay. I'm gonna drop that because it weighs 1 kg. Okay, let's see. I have the Conjure Familiar ready just in case I have to fight the Restless one. Okay, detected. I'm gonna try to walk up to this guy, hit him from stealth. Yeah, this is the Restless one. Nice! Didn't get to do anything because we just fucking whacked them. Ebenorectum. Other way I could have done that without taking too much damage, it's just using the trap, but we didn't have to do that. I'm gonna see if I can just slowly walk up to the ones that aren't awake. Well, I tried. I had caps lock on because my walk is caps lock, so I was just walking backwards very slowly. Kabam! I don't know, there's something so satisfying just dungeon crawling like this. Now this I like. Chest. Loot. Money. Orcish bow would be super nice at this point in the game, but alas, not for moi. Okay, there goes my Wolfie. Wolfie got taken out. Can I walk up to this guy? Let's go very slowly. It's a two-hander. So if I could take it out without it waking up, that would be extremely good. I can't. Well, I tried. No, sorry. Bloodlust just came in and I just had to hit something. I know. It was a very shitty thing of me to do. Please stop blocking me. Okay, 2 Draugr. I thought there was a Restless here. Maybe I misremembered. Well, that doesn't sound very like me. These guys are starting to hit a bit harder than I would want them to. Should slowly be getting closer and closer. There's like the mini boss on the way. Restless? Oh, just a normal. Don't bother waking up. The ancient Nordic weapons are like pretty cool. And with this section being like such an early game place, I remember like so many characters start with like ancient Nordic weapons. Like ancient Nord bow, ancient Nord sword are like probably something that every single player who has ever played Skyrim has used at some point. Can't be beat. Can't remember what glowing mushrooms do, but I'm gonna grab them now that I have the carrying capacity. Now, even though we get the Dragonstone this early, I don't know if we wanna like return it, considering that fighting dragons is going to be pretty annoying, especially out in the wilderness. So we might want to postpone returning the Dragonstone for some time, just so we don't have to deal with the flying rodents of the sky. Although unrelenting force would be nice. Even just getting Foos might already like save my life at some point. So thank you, Maggie. I appreciate you being here. I don't know how long ago you put that message, because the YouTube chat doesn't tell you when the message was sent, but I do appreciate it, even if you're not here anymore listening to me thanking you for it. Just listening to me yap about Skyrim. The best thing to yap about. Okay, so this should be kind of like the area boss. Double-handed restless. Okay, actually didn't do as much damage as I expected it to do. I think I can maybe actually do this like mano a mano. Okay, I gotta heal. Not if I play it like that. I gotta like bait out an attack. Yeah, because he does that double swing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that in the game. Because it's a fucking Dark Souls boss. He does one swing and then he does another swing with like a delay. God damn, these fucking Draugrs, man. They're getting good. Maybe I'm just being very ungood, but still. Much rather think that they're like big brain than me being small brain. Me have big brain as well. Me super big brain. Yep, let's go. Don't bother waking up. This is also the familiar buying time is very nice, even though he doesn't buy too much time, but still. It's always something, and I just appreciate not being alone. Okay, that's one. And there's a bow guy. So like battle mage aesthetic is kind of nice. Like this is one of those things that I couldn't do if I was playing just a two-handed guy. The flexibility is nice. I should be coming up on the inner sanctum. Well, we're in the inner sanctum, but like the inner sanctum. Is it B? B? C? Okay, it's C. Bear, moth, owl. Bear, moth, owl. Bear, moth, owl. Bear, moth, owl. Okay, let's fucking get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. It's only the final fight. This guy might be an issue. But I'm sure if we just take it slow, play it safe, take our time, we can beat him. I have no doubt. And remember, don't get cocky. If you start taking too much damage, just pop some potions. We made them to be used. No need to hoard them. Jump away. Because it looked like he wanted to swing. Hey, you don't like that, do you? Bitch. Get fucked. Fucking 22, man. How am I gonna carry that home? They don't even have stuff that I could drop. Fuck you. It's impossible for me to carry that home. Thank God there's a minor wielding. I'll take those. Again, with enchanted items, I'm not allowed to use them, but I am allowed to carry them to be disenchanted. That much I'm allowing. Because otherwise there's just no enchanting in the game. And we're already like putting our damage output down quite a bit. And like damage potential by just not allowing companions and stuff like that. So I'd say enchanting is like okay to do. Again, if someone has like a large issue with that, then you are free to play with different rules if you want to show that you are tougher than me. I don't mind. This is simply the rule set that I will be using. I think there's another chest somewhere here. Not behind this waterfall, but somewhere. Okay, that looks super scary. I don't know if I want to go down there. It looks like a death trap. Where is the second chest? I know there's a second one. But where? I can't remember and I don't care enough to search for it. Okay. That was surprisingly painless. Especially considering we only had the familiar Amulet of Akatosh. I don't think I can use those because I can't disenchant them either, I don't think. So I will just leave it there. Okay, usually I go that way. Let's go this way this time, because this goes to Riverwood. I'll take this corundum. Anything so I could make more steel. That's all I really want right now. So yeah, I wanna go... We'll pass through Riverwood just so we can actually return the claw. As well also go whack the witch on the way. Since we're in the area, might as well. You know, when you have the time, just go and hit the local witch.
I'm just a fool. No need to trouble yourself.
Like that. My cabin now. Oh my god, I'm overweight from that. How am I overweight? Ah, it's probably the... Yeah, because these weigh 5. What does well-fed actually give me? Stamina regenerates 10% faster. Okay. Now I'm fine again. Let's get in there, boys. Oh my god. I didn't even realize she had a... Or, well, I probably have used this before, I just didn't remember that she had a disenchanting table. Or, well, enchanting table. I just used it to disenchant. Yeah, there's like a witch coven. Yeah, some pretty strong poisons in here. Now, why would some homely old lady need some stuff of this caliber? Other than if she was a witch. Yeah, I probably shouldn't make all of that here because I'm gonna go overweight then. I wanna drop those. It's kind of the annoying part about this. Can I eat something? Can I eat enough stuff to... Wow, Death Bell is... Death Bell is damage. Hell, who would have thought? Just eating random shit in some person's basement. Quite the life. So there were some damage health things there. Because I do want to start trying to actually use poisons. Because they could give me that extra oomph. Yep. Let's add insult to injury and sleep in her bed. So this would be a terrifying window, knowing all the fucking creatures that are outside in the wilderness of Skyrim. Like, I would not have such a big window right next to my bed. What a lovely morn. Yep, let's move. What the fuck is happening? There's a flame atronach and there's Maik. Why is there a Maik? Ow! You bitch. God, it's just so strong. Do I even want to try this? Oh my god. Actually, we've done quite a bit of damage. Gotta keep an eye on my health. She has the passive flame damage. She's gonna explode. Run! Whew. Okay, what the hell was that? Well, I know what that was, but why the hell was that here? Mike, did you summon her? Was this one of your things?
Mike knows many things, no? Some like taking friends on adventures. Mike thinks being alone is better.
True.
Less arguing about splitting treasure. Don't try blocking if you have 2 weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice anyway. Mike is tired now.
Still, I'm not like concretely 100% sure what the hell is like. What is Mike? What is like the point of this character? I guess Mike is kind of like the developers just putting in like a character that just knows more than he should. There was an ore vein here. There we go. Wait, is there 2? Shore's bone. There's 2 ore veins. Treacherous, we call it. Okay, let's get out of here. God damn it, I gotta drop something. No, I don't want to. Fine, I'll drop 2 fortified. I'll drop 1 more fortified health. Now let's get out of here. Jesus Christ, it got so cold so quickly. You are chilly. No, I'm not. I refuse. What do you say about that? Okay, let's just return the claw and then we can end for today. Oh, almost gone for 3 hours. Damn. Time flies when you're having fun.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect
I know, I don't disrespect the law or disrespect you. Don't worry.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said, I don't know what, yeah, an ornament. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Thank you. 400 gold is pretty nice. That's more training for heavy armor. Okay, let's just save here and go about this more another day. Well, we got a pretty solid start. Nice. But all good things come to an end. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Next stream, whatever it happens to be. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you for bearing with the technical difficulties at the start. Setting up the multi-stream was not difficult, but it did take a bit of testing. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys have a good weekend. And yeah, hope to see you guys when the next stream hits, whenever that is. Yeah, peace.